sometimes you have a chat to a candidate who is just not hating on the job, but they're not happy. They're just not enjoying the work that they're doing. They're not enjoying the way the management is conducting things. They're not enjoying the products that they're working on. And to be able to sometimes find them an opportunity that will make them happy, that will get them a better pay, that will allow them to get a sponsorship visa to stay in the country. Like, I know how valuable that is. Hi, my name's Thaís. I am originally from Brazil. I moved to Australia just shy of 6 years ago. I work in recruitment, specifically technology recruitment, and I'm here to talk about my story. I chose to move away from Brazil because I just knew it wasn't for me. So after just doing my research, I saw that Australia was probably a better option in terms of, being able to form a life away from home. My first year was really hard, but I feel like at the same time I was kind of numb. I guess number one struggle was just not having enough money to feel secure in the first few months. And I only had 2 weeks of accommodation paid for, and I had never worked before, and I couldn't speak English. So you can only imagine the big struggle that would have been. I was studying English on the first few months in Australia, and my first job was as a cleaner. I would take a little trolley with me to English class. I had a vacuum, a mop, all of the cleaning products and cloths and stuff, and it would just sit in a little corner in the English room. And once I was done with my English class, I'd take the train and my trolley and just clean a few houses, like two to three houses a day. As much as I feel like I've assimilated with the culture now, I still face a lot of challenges with regards to communicating with people. I think people struggle to understand my communication style sometimes, which is direct and transparent and honest. I feel like a lot of the time I sometimes leave my Brazilian personality out the door because I'm not too sure how people will react to it. You can't say things because they're perceived in a different way, and they're all just, cultural, like they make my cultural identity and who I am. And I feel like for a very long time I had to leave my loud and bubbly personality aside because I didn't know how people would react to that. Obviously, try and understand other people's point of view, but don't change who you are just because they're not willing to accept your differences and your culture and the things that you believe in. I'm passionate about recruitment because it has the power to change people's lives for the better. Obviously, if it's done properly, I think you can just better people's lives. You can get them a pay rise, you can get them a job in an industry that they've always dreamed of working for. You can get them a work visa in a country that they might want to move to. So there's a lot of good things that can come about recruitment. Even though a lot of people hate us, I think that we can do a lot of good things and make a lot of people happier. So yeah, that's why I like recruitment. There's a lot of effort that goes in the background to make sure that you're hiring the right person for the right company. And if you just make it transactional, you're probably going to have a lot of issues down the track. I guess a lot of people don't like us because they don't see the value that we can provide for them. But sometimes people get very personal and vulnerable and they need help making life decisions. It's really nice when you do the job and the candidate, sends you a message saying, hey, thanks for all of the hard work. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't have happened. So just feeling like I'm leaving a positive kind of impact or making a positive impact in other people's lives, it's really